My name's Jalayne. I'm a nurse practitioner in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I own Foundation Health and Wellness. And I'm the sole provider. I do have a nurse that works and does aesthetics 1 day a week, but pretty much it's me doing most everything on business side as well as seeing patients. And the reason that I reached out to Jennifer is I had actually read the StoryBrand book, which was great. And then I just really liked how all of that was written. It all made sense to me. I was trying to figure out how to grow. And so I went online to the StoryBrand marketing just to see different websites or who could create different things and help me. And I would say Salt Marketing just really stood out to me for the health and wellness, and just the way it was designed and worded and everything just looked really great. And so just trying to redesign my website, feel like I needed to do something, but I didn't know what to do to be able to move forward and grow. I would say growth wise, I had started out doing more same day urgent visits rather than what I'm doing now, which is more just general wellness, and then added in some aesthetics. And so the growth was slow. And I'm just now, like next week actually will be my third year in business. So it's been growing every year pretty steadily, but definitely more over the last couple of months. Just being able to get my information out there. So I had done a radio ad. I got nobody from that. I did paid Facebook and Instagram ads, and not just from me doing them. I paid like a big company to do it. And I was getting nothing from any of that. So I know how important SEO is. I just wasn't sure like how to go about doing that. And I was starting to get more Google reviews, which was good, but not, I knew it wasn't enough still to help me grow. The last year has definitely been a significant amount of growth. I wish I had like exact percentages, but I can tell you just from this last week, the last 3 days, I've had 3 new patients each day. So 9 new patients in 3 days. And of those, about 5 of those have come from finding me online. Yeah, I definitely knew, I could feel that it was a lot as far as increase in new patients. My whole goal was really to have, I would like to be at a point where I have 4 full days. And right now, I'm really almost consistently at 3 full days and looking to add the 4th day. So I definitely, before it was a lot more sporadic, where I would have a lot bigger breaks and gaps in my schedule. And now I would say that is definitely less frequent. I have found that weight loss patients, some of them don't care and they'll tell everybody and they have no problem. I have some weight loss patients that don't want to tell anybody what they're doing. And so then they don't communicate that to people. But I have noticed that over time, instead of them telling them what they're there for, they will say, oh, you should go to this place. That's kind of really what's happened with that. I'm really trying to work on getting more Google reviews, because the people that have been coming in online, that's what they say is, I've looked and you have all good Google reviews, which right now I'm at 99 5 stars reviews. I'm like, where is my 100? Like, I just need one more person. Again, like I said, I'm budget conscious, and my husband does a lot of great things. And so like he learned how to do the blog post. And I think it was helpful because you sent a video. I think that has been the best thing for me, is when we recorded our conversations, so that I can go back and look and see how you did it, just because it takes a few times to do it. Like he posted a blog post the other day and had to pull up the video just because there was a few little things that he couldn't remember where to add the image and those types of things. So I think that is really helpful. The brand guide has been helpful. I forget about it and I need to refer back to it more, I think. And I don't know what to do with that. I think something that would be helpful maybe for somebody in the future too is more guidance on, and we talked about it, and then I forgot to ask you again, would be just brands in general, like brand standards. Like I get hung up sometimes on things of like, well, what should my business cards look like? Would it be better if I did this? Would that make it more attractive to somebody, or that they're less likely to just throw it away? So maybe a little direction on something like that. I know it seems small, but you're the expert. And so I'm like, okay, tell me every single thing I need to know. Overall, the experience has been amazing. You have been more than generous with your time, helpful. I appreciate all of it. I cannot say enough nice things about how you have been, how the process has been, and then just very upfront with the pricing. Like, yep, we can do this. This is what it's going to cost, which I very much appreciate. And that way I can make a decision. And then also just being patient with me and knowing, I know that you knew on the back end, like, okay, she's going to need this, but we'll just wait and she will come around. And I did, because but it's just, I think knowing like, okay, I'm getting more than what I paid for. Like, what is my ROI on this? It's great. Like it's working. It's beneficial. I am part of a Facebook group like for aesthetics, and literally every single time somebody says, what do I do about marketing? Does anybody have an idea about SEO? I like, your name is in there like right away. So I just, every single time, sometimes I write a lot, but sometimes if I don't have time, I'll just like write a quick thing to tag your name in there and then move on. But that's huge for me. I still have not done any paid ads or anything since we started this. And I'm growing. So that's huge. And I'm not just growing just from word of mouth, because, well, I know that word of mouth is probably one of the best ways to grow. I knew I also needed to break out of those little circles and get a new circle. And so these patients that are finding me from being online, now I'm going into their circles. And then it just kind of, that's really about the growth. So it's a huge difference from last year, 2 years ago, for sure. Yeah, I did. I added an esthetician to do facials. I would like to continue growing the aesthetics part, to be able to get a laser and just really grow more of that, maybe hire another nurse to do more aesthetics. I love the wellness part of it, which I will keep doing. And that's what I'm having trying to figure out. What do I want to do? What do I want this to be? I would say to call you would be my first thing, because that's really what all of this is about, is that I am just so thankful for you. So I would say that as soon as you recognize that you're not growing like you want to be growing, to take that step, even though it's scary to spend money. If you're like me and you want to make sure that you're not overspending, that it's worth it, because the growth is more than I could have imagined. The paying for the website design has given me, my return is way more than I could have even calculated. And so just knowing that, and then looking like other people, looking at what other people have, different websites, looking at all of those things, and then going to my website and seeing what it looks like, to see that it is definitely a step above, if not more than that, than what other people have. Even though you think that theirs might be nice, I would say that mine looks even better. And it's not just because it's mine, it's because you did it.